Yeah, kick 10 frame, bang. Wall combo time, bang. Let's go, let's go. Come on, yes, let's go. Come on. Yes guys, welcome to the very first video in the beginner's guide to Fahkumram series. Big Mike here, Big Mike Plays. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today I, as a beginner, I'm going to be teaching other beginners how to use Fahkumram, the new DLC character in Tekken 8. He was here in Tekken 7, someone that I really like, someone I've really loved to play with back then. And in Tekken 8, he is still awesome to use. So I'm going to go over a couple things. I'm going to go over some of the best sort of punishes that you can do, basic moves, basic strings, a simple staple combo you can start off with, how you could use Fahkumram, what kind of approach you need to have per game, and just general approach, not necessarily depending on opponent, and just some areas that you might struggle with, that I struggled with, and maybe give you some insight on how I overcame those struggles. If you are new here, or you just want to keep on top of all of these Fahkumram videos I'm going to do, I've got quite a lot of them planned out. Hit the subscribe button, graphics coming up, you know what it is. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, let me know that you're enjoying this. Tell me, comment what you kind of found with Fahkumram, and let us and others know what the character feels like for you, or anything that you've noticed in game. But without further ado, I've got one of my games on the screen at the moment that's going on. It was quite recent, so it's actually in higher ranks, but we're going to take things back a couple of ranks. We're going to show you some real old school sort of stuff, or some sort of lower rank techniques that you can do, and it'll help you get on by and get started. So let's get into that, let's go. Okay, so there's two sides to the 10 frame game, and basically what you want is you want an attacking 10 frame where you want to initiate, which is an easy kind of 1-2, or you want a defensive 10 frame where you can hit it on like counter, or for a punish, which will be 1-4, which is the punch and kick, so that jab kick combination. Do it away from him, jab kick. Gets quite a lot of distance as well, lands quite nicely. The reason why 10 frames are important is because it's the quickest like reaction, or the quickest like attack you can do with frame data, obviously, and it's the most easy to use for punishes. So if I'm going to start a round, I'd probably start it with the 1-2, which is a literal 1-2, but like doing the 1-2, you go spam and mash that at the beginning of a round, you'll probably land it, because the other person's either going to, especially in beginner ranks, because they're very overzealous, the other person's going to probably try to attack you with something as well. So if you can get your 10 frame off quicker, or if they just stand there and don't react, you'll get the first hit. And with this 1-2, so with the 10 frame, that is the 1-2, literal 1-2, we'll do that again, 1-2, you can spin that off into a little string here, so, and then you hit them with the 1-2-1 and then 4, 1-2-1-4. But that's the first step of that is the 10 frame. So the 10 frame, if you hit confirm that, which is make sure that you understand that the 2 has hit, then you go back, hit the 1, and then you hit the 4 to get the 1-2-1-4, and gets that nice little string, puts them down on the ground, gets you some distance, and then you can advance on them and do whatever. So if I set this up quickly, let me see. I forget about how to do this, so please do bear with me. I am still running around as a bit of a beginner. But let's say we go defense mode. We go CPU goes, let's say, a Lars move. Let's say he tries to hit with left-right combo. So Lars should be hitting me with that left-right combo now. There you go. That's a left-right combo. So, and then that's when you hit your 10 frame counter. Bang. That was back one. Different thing. But 10 frame counter. And this is the punish 10 frame that I like to use. You can use this one instead and getting that string off, but it's easier to block, I think, and easier to see coming. This is a little bit nicer and it's more damage. So this is 22 damage. That is 13 damage. 13, 22. So really, you want to be doing 10 frame 1-4 as your kind of go-to when it comes to I guess using a 10 frame move. Okay. So strings are moves that you can tie together that are not necessarily like a full-on combo. It's not like doing the launcher and then get straight into something like this. Even though I just messed it up there. Still learning. Allow me. Strings are like little sort of mini combos, I guess, that you could say. But it's like a few moves that you tie together. So that's like one of them. This is like one of my favorite ones as well. You can get other little ones in there where that's just like a 2 kind of move thing. It's not really a string. Again, that was my favorite one. Or you can go and do this one, so you spin off that as well. Basically, what I'm going to show you is like a few moves that you can tie together that are going to allow you to get a bit more like damage, a bit of extra damage in your like attacks, rather than just leaving things on the table where you just do a 1-2 or you do this. Like, we need to get some stuff where we can go from having 22 damage or 13 damage into something like 35, 40 damage. So, I didn't actually see what the damage was there. I think that gets you to about 30 damage or something. Yeah, I think that gets you to like 23 damage. So you take a combo that goes from 1-2, which is 13 damage, you add the extra 10 damage by adding on the string, or you go 1-2, and then that gets you nicely up to like about 25 damage or 30 damage or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to show you a couple of them. So, the first one is simple. It's off that 10 frame again. So it's 1-2, but then you go 1-2, 1, and then 4. So it should look like 1-2, 1, 4. You get that 1-2. You get the slight uppercut to the body-ish area, and then the knee. That finishes off. Drops them down onto the ground. You can then advance, and you can do other little things there and get them on the low. Really, really good. Really easy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 1, 1, 4. Very simple. The next one is slight spin on this one. So this one is 1, 2, and then you go for the very newbie string of the 4, 4. So it's a high kick and then it's a low kick if you do it quickly. So 1 there, straight away, 1, 2, and that's just like a thing. It's very telegraphed, like, so be careful. Don't spam it. Don't do it every time you attack, because soon people will just crouch down and they will just low parry you. But you want to go 1, 2, and then 4, 4. 1, 2, 4, 4. Nice and easy. 1, 2, 4, 4. And that just gets you a little bit extra. And normally they try to attack you after the kick. So the first 4 they try to attack. So you get that on counter hit as well. I wonder if I can. Wonder if we can get that so it's something that they can do. So like, let's see if we can catch. Let's see if we can catch up on this. So I may not do it in the full combo, but like, yeah. So if we're doing that, go out of the way. Yeah, I'm not doing it right at all. Not getting the timing right. I might try and get actual game footage in for this actually. Normally you can get them on like counter hit, so they'll be coming in. Yeah, no, I'm not getting it there. I might insert a clip here. I might not. Who knows? I'm not getting the timing right at all. I don't know how to set for counter hit. If anyone knows that, actually, do drop that into the comments so that I know. Because yeah, generally like people try, if they try to like start something up, then yeah, you'll be able to get on counter hit, and that'll help you with regards to getting this other little cutscene string that happens, which is also really good. So yeah, that's also another one. So yeah, so you go 1, 2, and then 4, 4. My other one, which is one of my favorites, is the keep away string that I like to use. And because Fahkumram's got such great like range, as you can see, like from 3 meters away, he's still able to do a madness. You can do this really good keep away one, but you need to hit confirm the second one before you hit the third move. So the first move is, it's just literally 3 and then 1. So it's 3, 1. Nice and easy. Look how that flows nicely. 3, 1. And that's 23 damage. That's actually not bad. 3, 1. 3, 1. 3, 1. 3, 1. Then you add in the 4. And that's what gives you that big mid kick. So 3, 1, 4. You can normally land the 3 and 1 before they start to block, and the 4 doesn't work. So if you go 3, 1, and then they start blocking, or if they block on the 1, so they've hit that, don't go for the 4, go into something else, maybe go 3, 1, and then go low. And then start doing other stuff so that you can get them to now start thinking of blocking in other places. But you go 3, 1, 4, bang. So that's probably my favorite one because you can use it as a keep away so easily. You literally just can keep going, keep away. Oh, they keep on advancing. All right, cool. And like if we go and set the, if we can set them to do, let's say, knuckle barrage combo. See, let's see him do that. So he keeps doing that. Bang. 3. Away. Keep away. Counter and keep away. There you go. You see that? Even though he catches me, my timing's still not perfect. But you see that when he's trying to do it, if you can time it well enough, you intercept him doing it and he can't get it off. See what I mean? There you go. And then bang. Oh, hey, you got me. There we go. But that's it. So that's what you want to be able to do. So I'll show you again. These are the 3. So the strings are 1, 2, 1, 4, which is a nice and easy one. 1, 2, 1, 4, 4. And then 3, 1, 4. Very easy, very simple. You can definitely incorporate those in. And those are like good round starters. Like I said, the 10 frames are a really good round starter. But then if you can confirm that hit, you can then go straight into that. Or you can go, not that. You can go 1, 2, 1, 4. Nice and easy. Or you can just go straight away. Bang, bang, bang. At the beginning of a round. Great way to start a round. Nice way to get some damage on the board. And then maybe follow up with something else. 1, 2, 1, 4. Gets you to the wall. In fact, let's go again. Get them to the wall. Let's go. Drive them. When you're Fahkumram, you want to drive people to the wall. So, at the wall, 1, 2, 1, 4. At the wall, and then you hit them with a nice little string. That's another string, actually. Let's include that. You do back 4, 3, and then 2. And you get this nice little combo. So 4, 3, 2, bang. A nice little string to also do. We call that, that's actually a wall combo. So it's best against the wall when they've either wall splat. Because it just is, they can't do anything. You get 66 damage off that with 5 hits. Or, actually, yeah, that really and truly is just probably best at the wall. Like, bang. Nice. Good damage on the table. Let's get it again. Bang. So many things. And we can talk about getting to the wall. Actually, probably we'll talk about getting to the wall in the next one, actually. Let's talk about the end to the wall in the next segment. So one of the biggest game plans for Fahkumram is getting someone to the wall, and I've always liked his kind of game at the wall because you can get into some really cool, nice sequences that will allow you to do quite a lot. So if you can get into their scare at the wall, do that same string that we showed you in the last section, you can do some actual damage here. And again, look, we're just getting wall breaks now, stage breaks and all sorts. So I would say kind of options that you want to see at the wall, you want to get a wall splat, really and truly, you want to just get the wall splat and then run off with this knee combo. It's probably your best friend. Best ways to get a wall splat when you're at the wall is either back 2, 1 and you want to hold it, so back and then 2, 1. So back you tap, back 2 you tap, and then the 1 you hold. So you can get maximum effect on that. So back and then bang at the wall. It's gonna smash through soon. There we go. So back 2, 1. Breaking stages again. Get back to the wall. But you see how the moves are propelling people. So back 2, 1 at the wall. Or you want to go the same string that we just did as well. 3, 1, 4, and that will get them to the wall. Once they're at the wall, in fact, you can also do another one, 4, 3, 4, but you want to hold it in between. So 4, 3, and then hold, and that's a high wall splat, which is really good. Once they're at the wall, you want to be able to do this wall combo, which we showed again as another little string, and that is the back 4, 3, and then 4, 2. So hold back for the whole thing, back 4, 3, 2, and you get them at that wall. So let's go here. At the wall, they splattered a bit of the wall, or you got a wall stun, great damage, 66 damage. Or you do this one again, high wall splat, wait for them to come down, bang, 50 damage. Or 1, 2, 3, bam, bang, again, great damage there. Very short spell of doing things, but you can get it done. So it's really not too difficult. These are like good things to practice and get your timing on. Get into the wall, bang. High wall splat, not a problem. Wait for them to come down, bang. Really, really simple. Really fun to do, and once you get them there, you're gonna inflict some good damage. That's a quarter of the health bar just like gone. So you gotta work your way into getting them there, and there's a couple moves that you can use to propel them for that. Best ones being the back 2-1, and then once at the wall, any move that you've used to propel them will probably wall splat, generally speaking. And then yeah, from there you'll be able to be absolutely golden and get them to the wall. You can also do the wall combo without them having the splat, but it's just better when you can have the splat, because when they're like stunned and not able to do anything, you can inflict maximum damage. So yeah, that's the work at the wall. Wall work. Wall work. Yeah, we'll call it wall work. Why not? So now we're going to start looking at Heat and Rama stance. So Rama stance is like a special stance that you can get with Fahkumram, which unlocks a couple new moves that you can do that weren't available in Tekken 7 as far as I was aware anyway, which is pretty cool. But first we'll take a look at kind of Heat, because that's an easy way to get into it. So Heat is normal, obviously. You press RB, activates Heat, and it always does an attack like that. The first thing you can learn from the Heat is your Heat drive, so that's RB again, and you do this move, which looks really cool and is really nice. It does 50 damage. It's actually really, it's awesome to see, because I always like doing this because one, the timing's pretty cool, but two, the move just looks so powerful and like impactful. So I'm always a fan of using that. The second thing is getting into Heat without pressing RB, because pressing RB is fine. Let's even go for like, let's go for Ada doing something to us right now. So you may not always be able to, I guess, use what's it called, RB. So if you got Ada doing this, you can use RB to power crush it, but sometimes you don't have that option. So let's go. You'll not be able to get anything in because of the frame data. You're trying to, that works. Now you can power crush it, that's fine. But if you want to do this instead, you can still get into Heat. So that's while standing 1-2. So if you take that, you know, she goes high for the third attack, this duck hit, and then 1-2 while standing, then you can get into you'll get into your Heat. So that's, I think that's Garuda Force. That's what the bar at the top is, if you can see it. So that helps out quite a bit. So we go 1-2, bang. That also gets us into Heat. You can also get into Heat by pressing, I think it's up. No, that's the wrong one. It's up, forward 3. So if you go up, forward 3, that also gets you into Heat, and that's just another way. And that's actually a really good tool, because from like about, I think it's about just under 3 meters away. From that 3 range, you can still hit them. Yeah, just underneath 3. And you can still get them, which is actually really good. It's beneficial because most people can't reach you in this range. So you go up 3, you'll be able to get that knee in. That's obviously too far out. So this is just at 3 range. Literally, we can go and still grab them. And that's like massive. That's actually like, that's massive to be able to do. So you've got the few ways you can do it. You've got the while standing 1-2, gets you into Heat. You've got RB normal, gets you into Heat, and you've got up forward 3, that gets you into Heat. Nice and easy for you to do. Once you're in Heat, you've got a thing that you can do, which is get into Rama stance. So Rama stance is when you are, it kind of goes into a like little somewhat cutscene kind of thing, I guess, and like this. So this is the cutscene you'll see, and you kind of do this walk forward stance thing, and it's actually really cool. because there's options you can do from here. So let's get into Rama stance again. So again, once you're in heat, you can do down, forward, 3 and 4, double tap it, triple tap it, and then you get into Rama stance. Now the first one I just did there was 1, so let's go back in again. Down, forward, 3 and 4, 3 times, and if you just press 1, you do this really quick uppercut, which is actually quite safe, which means it can't be interrupted. A lot of the things that Fahkumram does are quite slow, so they can be interrupted quite easily. So like, if you get into Rama stance like that, you can also do this without being in heat. You press 1, you give that nice uppercut, it propels them far, it does quite good damage. If they've got like a quarter of a quarter of health bar left, then you're probably going to be in a good position to to do some damage that gets them to be quite low health. So Rama stance again, 1. You then let's go into Rama stance again. That's just doing, if you do down, forward, 3 and 4 again without being in heat, you can, and you just do it twice, you get that little animation. But like, let's go and get into heat. 1, 2, 3. Now you go for 4, which is a powerful low kick. Look at the damage that does, by the way. That's mental. Let's get into heat again. Oops, actually didn't throw. Don't do that. So, heat, 3, and then you hit this 4. Bang. Powerful move. Look at how much health gets deleted from them. So, that's the 4. That's the low kick. No, normally people don't try to block low the first time. They kind of just, if they're not used to it, they will go high, and you will normal block. And that's your perfect chance to go for that low. So far you've got the 1 and you've got the 4. You go again, and this time what we'll do is we'll do 3 and 4. So that was the wrong thing to do. So the, and then we go 3 and then 4, which is again another powerful thing. It deletes nearly half the health when you get through that little sequence. So 3 and 4 is awesome to do. Take a look at it again. Bang, 3 and 4. 1 kick, left body kick, and then right quite high, almost head kick. Show you again. And 3 and then 4. You have to do it quickly. You can't just press 1 and then not the other. I'm pretty sure anyway, because if I do that now, I've actually never tried it out because the command is 3 and 4. If I just type kick 3, you only get the 1 kick, and then that's not enough. You want to capitalize it with the 4. If you don't, you just do that kind of high kick, which gets you back into this sort of the noob string that I called it earlier. So you want to get into Rama stance in heat, full forward 3 and 4, and then 3 and then 4, nice and quick, and then bang, pure damage. Be careful though with these again, because once again, Rama stance is quite easily interrupted. So at any point, except for the 1, someone can really just like get you with a jab and interrupt your whole flow. So you get back into that Rama stance, and this time we're going to do 2, which is an unblockable, pure mad damage. It's an unblockable 43 damage, awesome move, but it's slow as hell. Like, it is absolutely awfully slow. So if you ever see a Fahkumram online, if you have a mirror match, you see Fahkumram load like that, just jab them. Literally just jab them. Like, it's such a, let's see if we can get a demonstration on that as well. So there you go. So we go here. Now watch, I'm gonna try to do the unblockable. Oh, it still didn't actually recover. Wow, fair. That's what they should be doing. So let's go. You wait a little bit. Nah, still not doing it. They're not doing it quick enough. Let's change the frequency. Let's change the frequency. Okay, that seems a bit quicker. So now we go here. Let's see. Are they going to react? No, they're not actually going to react. Fair. It takes too long, but online people will absolutely chop you down for that. So go back to offense. We'll show you again. So it's unblockable, and this is just tapping 2. So you walk up, you don't have to press anything, neutral 2, and bang, you hit this unblockable. But it is super interruptible. Super interruptible. So you got 1, the uppercut, that's quite safe, because most of the time people will just be able to block you. They won't be able to interrupt it if you do it quick enough. You have to do all of these quickly. You can't just get into Rama stance and be here and then go, okay, cool. Oh yes, I'm in Rama stance. Oh, awesome. And then wait. You have to actually do these things like quite quickly. So you go here and then do this wrong thing. Also, because we're in practice, you can't see this. But if you do this 3, 4, 3, the hold that I showed earlier in another segment, you can also get into Rama stance that way. I think if I do it through, if we do it through here, that's not what I want to do at all. Hold on, there we go. Let's drop it down. I'm using my Hori controller, so yeah, it's definitely fun. Let's try. Should we do it with, actually no, it wouldn't even be this. It will be offense. And they should be doing standing block. So look, they're blocking everything. We get into heat, and then we can get into Rama like that. If they are blocking, we'll be able to get into Rama. So we go again, heat, and then 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, and then we can get into Rama. You have to hold it again, like we said before. So that's another way we can get into it. Oh, and another way is this. So we go down, forward 1, and then 3, 4, hold it. So if I can get this, there we go. And even then, you see that when you try to go for with the standing block and they keep blocking, you can, with 1, you're safe because you're still plus. I think it's like only -9, so it's bang. And then you're +1 still, so you can still follow up with something, in theory. But yeah, so those are the ways to get into Garuda stance. Either heat, and then down forward 3, 3, 4. Sorry, 3, 4. Tap that 3 times, or heat, and then 4, 3, 4. Hold it for maximum damage, and then do that. Or down forward 1 and 3, 4. Hold. That'll also get you into Garuda quite nicely. Now we'll go through. Let's go and take the block off. So we'll go for now. Show you in Garuda stance. We'll go through them just all through everything again. We will go with we'll go again this way. Bang, 1. Now you're +20 and then knocked on the ground. 2. Not 2 actually. In fact, yeah, let's go 2. 2. Unblockable. We go 3, 4. These are your options. So 3 and then 4. Big power. And the last one we'll do will be the 4. Which is a lovely low kick. Know what you want to do for each time you get into Rama. And it becomes a good mix-up because no one's going to know exactly what you're going to move on to next. So that's heat and that's Rama stance. This is probably the longest part of the video so far. But there's so much you can do from this because this has saved me in rounds so many times. Getting to this point in a round, like, is incredible for me. Now, because they're not blocking, you're not going to be able to see Rama stance from that. If imagine you're on the brink of death, you get someone there and then you deleted pretty much 40% of their health bar. Or you get someone here and you're just like, bang, and you hit them with a 3, 4. They think you're going to go low now. 3, 4. That's actually just over half their health. It's actually incredible to use. It gets you out of so many binds. Or if you get them by the wall, another one. Bang, bang, bang. Get them by the wall, unblockable, smash, wall splat, and then get them back on the way on the come up. You should be in a good situation. So yeah, those are the key areas of heat and Rama stance in my opinion. Oh, and there's another thing you can do for heat, which I don't really do much, but you can just do that flying knee, which is forward, up, forward, 3. So I think that's a waste of heat, but some people like it. To show you a couple of the options, I would say don't really use that. There's better things you can do. If they don't block at all, because this is a guard breaker, if they don't block at all, you get a launch. If they do block, you get Rama starts. And bang, finish with a low. So yeah, that's Rama starts, that's heat. We'll move on to the next bit, which is the bit that everyone loves, and it's combos. We're going to get combos off the launch, so yeah, should be fun. Bear with me with that because that gets a little bit techie. I'm still a beginner, allow me, I've said it already, I'm still a beginner, but I'm helping you guys as much as I can. So I do appreciate the patience that you can show me, and it's also just all about practice. So yeah, let's get into the combos. Okay, so now we're going to look at launchers and getting into combos. So, easiest way is the main launcher is down, forward, 2 and then 3. So you go down, forward, 2 and 3, and that launch gets you into the launcher. It's a small launcher, but it can lead into a whole bunch of different things for your combo. So get into the standard combo, or you can get into like small little mini strings there, but it gives you a big plus advantage of 52. So you can get into doing some really cool stuff. Not exactly that, but you can string some stuff together. You want to learn how to get into that launcher and get in different ways into that launcher. So another way is again 4, 3, 4, which comes up quite a lot it seems for us here, or down, forward, 3 and 4. That also gets you into the launcher. Or you want a jet kick, so that's back, forward, 4, bang, and then again you get into the launcher. So you've got a number of ways that you can do it. Down, forward, 1 and then down, forward, 2 and 3. Down, forward, 2 and 3, and then from there you can just go down, forward, 1 and then down, what's it called? I'll explain that one in a sec. Or you go, what was the other one I did? 4, 3, 4, you hold, and then you go into that. Or you can go into down, forward, 1 and then 3, 4, and then that will get you into a nice launcher. Or you can go jet kick, back, forward, and then 4. The jet kick is really cool because the range you get on it is ridiculous. I think you can hit them from just like about 2.5. Yeah, it's about 2.6. Let's range test that again a little bit. Range test it. We'll go to 2.8, 2.9. You see near 3, and you get a plus 47 advantage on that, which is awesome. It's guaranteeing you to do anything you want. You can go there, and then you could, if you wanted to, like they're on the ground now, so you can do that. Not that, but you can go and then start kicking there. Obviously, you wouldn't want to do that. You want to take advantage of it and make the most of it. So you go down, forward, 1, and then go into the combo. Now, what I'm trying to do and executing awfully is you want to go launcher and then down, forward, 1, so you get that kind of pick up a little bit. Then you do down, I think it's not that. So it's down, forward, 1, down, 3, yeah, down 3, and then 3, 4, 3. So you want to basically go launcher, down, forward, 1, down, 3, and then 3, 4, 3, where you get that little turnaround, and then you want to dash to them, and then press up, forward, 4, like that to get that, and you want to then do another little dash. So it's a little dash, and then do that to follow up. I'm gonna try to do it again. See exactly what happens. What happens? I'm trying to string it, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm muddled. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Oh my gosh. Call it finger fatigue. Giggity. No. I get the turn and then I don't get the timing. Like, what am I doing there? But you get what I'm saying. Like, little dash and then not the knee. You do the little back kick and then you should dash again, and then I think you can go and do a little bit more of a carry. That gets you really good damage as well, because obviously you're carrying them towards the wall, and they're just getting pedaled backwards, and that's where you want them, right? Little, oh, not the, that's what I want. Why am I getting the? It's put me in proper practice arena, like it's telling me right, you need to practice. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. You can run in to do that. Okay. So that's like the main thing. I'm not going to give too many different combos or too many things. I think getting into your launches is what you probably want to know how to do the most. How you capitalize on it after that is up to you. I would advise learning one staple. Clearly, I still need to do some practice with my execution because I'm not fully executing the staple as well as I should. But you want to learn one so that you can kind of get them into like positions where you can say, oh, okay, I'll hit this, I can capitalize and get like 70, 80 damage and really put it to my opponent. But to reiterate and go through it again very slowly, down forward 2 and 3 gets you launcher. Down forward 2 and 3 gets you launcher. Down forward 2 and 3 gets you into that launcher. Then you've got down forward 1 and then 3, 4. That's not what I wanted to do at all. There you go. You've got to hold on to it. That gets you a launcher as well. Or you could do 4, 3, 4, and that will also get you a launcher. Or you got jet kick, back forward 4, and that will get you into the launcher state as well. And then you can also use your heat to bound a little bit, cheats it a little bit, but it gets you to carry the combo a little bit further. So yeah, these are kind of the things that you want to look out for. Really, really nice and really good to do. Fahkumram is really fun to use when it comes to doing these sort of things. Like you can see really cool things that he does, which just make the game look more fun. Especially, as I said, me being a Muay Thai guy, like training Muay Thai, there's a bit more of an affinity there for me. If you've seen any of my previous videos where like I reacted to the trailer and the gameplay trailer, I was just so happy about everything because it's really cool. But yeah, he comes with some really cool stuff. He's just really enjoyable to use because he's also massive. Like, look how tall he is. And also a bonus one, we'll throw in a little fake. So what you can also do is set this up. So if you press down forward 3, you do this really powerful low kick. It normally drops them. If they're trying to hit and it's on counter hit, they normally get to the floor. If they're not, then they just get to the floor, but they get back up quite quickly. You do this a couple times, they're going to start them blocking low. So you do this 1 or 2 times, they're going to start going low to crouch. You can then hit them with the launcher, because then they're not going to be blocking high, which will stop the launcher. Or you can fake it by pressing down forward 3, 3. So instead of going here, down forward 3, fakes it, and then get up top. And I'll show you how that will look, because obviously if you're going to be looking at trying to put something in place where they're going to be down here, you can't hit them with this. Now they're blocking it, which is annoying. So you want to go fake, oh wait, bang, and then you've got them on the floor again. And that same thing, down, the crouch blocking, you can now go down forward from there. Or you can go and launch them up from there. You want them to basically, you can use that down forward 3 as a setup to do so many things to get into your combos or to get into your launcher. So yeah, that's it really. That's what I can give to you guys for this kind of beginner guide on Fahkumram. I hope it's made sense. I hope it's not been daunting. I hope it's not been anything that's been like, oh, you've used too many technical stuff. I do apologize if I did. I also apologize for some of the demonstrations. I am still trying to perfect it. As the title says, it's a beginner teaching beginners how to use Fahkumram, rather than just, you know, someone who's an expert. But like, yeah, it's fun. There's some more advanced stuff that you start to do when you get into higher ranks, as you'll see on the screen now. If there's any questions, please throw them in the comments below. If you have any advice as well, if you're a Fahkumram user, or if you've seen something and you want to share it with the comments, please do so. Always happy to learn, always happy to hear. You can also follow us on Twitch, where we play ranked matches quite frequently, and we actually play against followers and viewers quite a lot. So I'm more than happy to do some work in there with you guys as well. And yeah, I hope you really enjoy Fahkumram, man. Cup, enjoy. We'll see you in the next one. Peace and blessings. Big Mike plays. Yeah.